A little bit setting context for this morning, which will also give some more soul time to step into the space. So, one of the things that happens when we are in physical isolation is we get very concerned about our stocks running out. So, of course, there was the rush on toilet paper, but aside from that, we want to make sure that we have enough food stock, that we have enough paper supplies, that we have enough sanitizers, etc. So everyone was very focused on making sure that their stocks are good, constantly taking inventory, restocking. Super important on the physical level, but even more important inside on what we call the spiritual or non-physical level, to make sure that you've got a full stock of inner resources. So I will share at this point a very interesting thing. While this was all going on, just a little before, the head of the organization I belong to, the Brahma Kumaris, she passed away. She was 104, so that's pretty impressive. But it did mean that new leadership would come in. And we have a very gentle, natural process of leadership in the Brahma Kumaris. It was fairly clear who that would be. So we do have a new leader of the organization, a new administrative head, but she has been in fragile health for a few years now. So she's been mostly in solitude and silence for a while, for years. So we're an unusual organization. We now have a head who is not even very physically present, is in a lot of silence. But of course, leadership always sets the tone for an organization. And so if I take that lead, it's a signal to accumulate a lot of silence and peace inside. I think that our current leader is very insightful and farsighted and knows what is to come and how important it is to have a good stock of peace inside. So that's what we're going to focus on today, is filling up with peace. So those arriving, hopefully you have a comfortable space, and those already here, a comfortable space you're seated in, fairly quiet if possible. And sitting comfortably, we're going to invite you to start with a couple of breaths, just to get that body relaxed. So taking a deep breath in, and then slowly releasing the air, and feeling how that release can cue the body to relax, let go. And maybe taking another breath in, and again releasing the air, sending a wave of release through the body. And then allowing the breath just to become natural, not forced. And even though the body might be relaxed now and quiet, it might take a little bit more time to do the same inside. And so now I turn my focus inwards on the movement of my mind. Our mind tends to be quite active even when the body is at rest. It likes to jump into the past and the future, scenes that have happened or scenes to come, what I've done or what I have to do. It all plays out on the field of the mind first. And the mind is often not just active, but racing, moving quickly, reacting. And so a bit of compassion and patience as I start to move my mind into a comfortable, quiet space as well. I imagine that there is an inner room behind my forehead, a place where I, the thinker, resides, the space of my mind. And this room is very beautiful and royal, but simple. No clutter. Very simple space. And in the center of that room is a comfortable, easy chair. And that is where I sit my focus, my mind. My awareness settling into that easy chair inside. Becoming an observer. Watching the movement of the mind from a comfortable place. Almost like watching a movie on a screen. Feeling calm as I watch the scenes of the mind. And then starting to take mastery over what plays on the screen of my mind. Rather than being a passive observer, beginning to choose what plays on the screen of my mind. And I bring onto the screen of my mind the scene of a beautiful, calm ocean. Gentle waves, beautiful light, just watching the surface of that ocean. As if just observing those waves are starting to wash away any worries, any details, creating a sense of calm as I observe. Feeling such a connection with what I'm seeing on the screen of the mind. It's as if I've walked into the screen and I am there. I am at the ocean, absolutely calm. Although I am alone, it's a very sweet feeling of solitude. Valuable time with myself, for myself. A retreat at this ocean place of the mind. And I begin to walk into the ocean, feeling it cool my mind. Feeling the waves move my mind. Walking into the ocean, beautiful, perfect temperature. And as I walk, I feel lighter and lighter, floating. The ocean not only washes away any worries or concerns, but feeling as if awareness of the body is washing away too. I've just become pure thinker, absolutely light. Walking until I am completely under the surface. No fear. I can breathe. This is no ordinary ocean. What I've walked into is an ocean of peace. Completely surrounded by a feeling of peace. I am like a tiny pearl in an ocean of peace. No sense of time, no sense of day-to-day life, completely beyond all of that. The only experience filling my mind is the feeling of peace. Wave upon wave of peace washing through my mind. And I am like a sponge. My mind drinking in that peace, absorbing it into my being. The more I fill up, the lighter I feel. And the lighter I feel, the more power I accumulate. Feeling completely cradled in this ocean of calm. Dropping deeper and deeper into peace, to a state of silence. Discovering silence is not empty at all. At the bottom of the ocean is where all the treasures are found. And in the depths of silence is where the soul can find everything that fills me up. Breathing in that silence as if it's food for the soul. Filling up with a deep sense of peace. Filling up with the power to let go. filling up with the capacity for clarity, and filling up with lightness, easiness. And especially what is needed at this time, filling up with feelings of compassion, not affected, but able to care. That silence fills the heart with depth and maturity. Completely filling up my inner stock of resources for the spirit. So much peace in the mind. It begins to overflow. So much compassion in the heart. It begins to overflow. It's time to re-emerge from the ocean. I become aware again, being seated in this body, in this space, at this time. Ready to go into my day-to-day activity, but with a full stop. Giving peace, giving compassion, and the more I can give, the more I will receive. Om Shanti. Yet again, thank you so much for joining this morning, and we look forward to seeing you here in the meditation space in the near future. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.